Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. And the Bobcats will kick it away first. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Maryland offense is on the field. Today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Manning. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Looking to move it through the air. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense will not let them run the ball in the end zone, at least not on the last 2 plays. What do they have on 3rd and goal? And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The field goal is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Looking to throw, it's Dugan. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Buys a little time with his feet. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield.
And they will score! Touchdown, Maryland! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The Bobcats get it past the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Fair catch, called for and made. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't have any better luck going back to him on 2nd down. Now they're staring at 3rd and 10. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It's a draw. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Hands it off. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Terrapins will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. Afterburner's coming. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. He's there to make the stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll keep it on the ground. At the 45, on his way. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. Got a little space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Good job in coverage defending their own end zone there, because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
Into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Terrapins!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're trying to get to it. Caught behind the line. It's Garcia. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Dugan. Quarterback extends the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Maryland! Not content to get the fumble, they... Fumble. What a a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now we'll get it. Fires one high and deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Need. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Manning. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Give to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense offense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it.
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long. Now you're set up to fail.
The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the to try to throw from the pocket. They could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Brings it down on the right side. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Number 11. Symbol is playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Bobcats have moved it inside the 20. Back to pass, it's Dugan. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Makes the catch. It's Evans. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on third and goal. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. With a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed. At linebacker, he can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
Working that left side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete out of the backfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Power football with the run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Back to the ground with the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Maryland, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play. And here they throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Number 11.
On a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
And the returner will be brought down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding
Tackled on the play.
defense. First down. Well, points weren't the issue, guys.